Hi guys, welcome to another Inkscape video tutorial in which we are going to learn how to work with object clones. So if you have a design element that you need to repeat many times into your artwork, consider using an object clone. Clones are copies of objects that can be connected to the original. So when you change the original, the clone change in the same way. Clones can really help you work faster and more efficiently. So let's go into the Inkscape and let's see how does this work. So as you can see here into my document, I have some plain card designs and I'm going to need to create some copies of heart shape here onto the A's for the 2 and 3 cards. So what I can do is first I'm going to select my object, this heart, and then I'm going to go into the edit, then clones, and you can see there is option to create clone and there is a shortcut key as well, Alt D. So I'm going to click on it and then my clone is ready here. So I'm just gonna select this and then I'm gonna move it by using the snapping and then I'm gonna move it here. Now again I'm gonna select the original object, Alt D, create another clone, and I'm gonna drag it here and I'm gonna move it here by using the snapping behavior. But now what I want is I want to rotate it, I want to flip it actually. So for that what I can do is I can just go here and then you can see by using this command tool I can flip it. Again I'm going to go into the original object, Alt D, create a clone, and then again I'm going to drag my clone, I'm going to bring it here, and then again original object, Alt D, one more copy, and then I'm going to bring it here. Now I want to flip it, one last heart, Alt D, and then I'm going to move it and I'm gonna drag it here. Okay, so in this way what I can do is I can create multiple clones, but you need to keep remember, like if whatever the changes I'm gonna made into the original object, everything is gonna change into the clone as well. For example, if I'm gonna select this, I'm gonna go into the object, fill and stroke, and let's say if I want to change color, I want to make it a light, you can see the color, the fill color is gonna change into the clone as well. Okay, I'm gonna increase the intensity. And next thing is if I'm gonna just change the size, as you can see, the sizes of the clone are also got changed. And if you want to see, if you don't know, like if you get the document from someone else, if you are gonna select any object, you can see here into the status bar, this is a clone of path 8, as you can see here. And now if you want to find out which one is the original object, so by selecting any clone, you can see there is an option, like you can see even into the status bar, if I'm gonna hit Ctrl D, it's gonna bring me to the original object, as you can see here. Okay, so likewise, many properties, whatever the properties or whatever the changes you are gonna made into the original object, everything is gonna appear into the clone. I cannot edit the properties in a clone whatever I get from the original object. For example, if I want to create a clone, Alt D, and then I'm gonna bring this clone here, and now if I want to change the fill, I'm gonna go into the fill. And let's say I want to bring it here, I want to change, but look at that, there is no effect. I cannot change because this is controlled by the original. But there is a way, like if you want to change something, then you can just do, what you can do is you can just go into the parent. For example, right now there is no stroke paint. I can go into the stroke. I'm going to select the original and then I'm just going to click this. Undefined, unset paint is undefined. If I'm gonna just undefine the stroke paint, and now I'm gonna select the clone, and then if I'm gonna give a fill color, if I'm gonna give a stroke paint, for example the green, or let's say the black one, and I want to make it thicker, let's say 5 pixels, you can see I already gave a strong paint to this clone. Although the clone has original fill color from the original, because I gave, I would say, authority to the clone only to change the stroke paint, because stroke paint was undefined into the original object. Hi guys, sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful and if you are a serious Inkscape learner, then I'm gonna recommend you can go into the description of this video where you would find my course link where I have over 7 hours of Inkscape videos. In every video I explain each and every individual tool with an example as well. Moreover, if you want to collaborate, if you have some kind of projects or assignment and you want to connect, feel free to contact me with my email which is also given into the description. Thank you. Now if I'm gonna go again into the original object and I can change the fill, let's say I want to change the fill to green, look at that. The fill is gonna be controlled by the original still. Okay, so there is one more interesting thing. So if you want to relink the clone, like if you want to change the master of the clone, still you can do that. For example, right now this is the original object or the master object. So if I want to change this master or original, this heart shape with the spade, so what I can do is I can just bring this spade at the original location of this, and then I can copy this to the clipboard, and then I can, holding the shift, I can select all other clones whichever I want to change, and then I can go into the edit, clones, relink to copy it. As you can see, so the original is changed, so that's why all the clones associated to this is going to be changed. So now this is the original for all these clones. To verify it, now the first thing is you can even see it, or if what you want is you can change the color, and let's say I want to change the color to the green. So in this way, look at that, I can just do any kind of changes into my master object, and then everything is going to be associated into the clone as well. Okay, so there is one more option, like if you want to totally break the connection between the clones and original, still you can do that. For that, I'm going to select any clone, whatever you want to break, and then I'm going to go into the edit, clones, unlike clones, or there is a shortcut key Shift Alt D. So in this way, the link between the original and clone is going to broke. For example, if I'm going to change color for this one, so it's going to be only changed for specifically this one because this is not clone anymore. Or even you can select this and you can check into the status bar as well. This is path 10. Even we can apply these clone things onto the text as well. For example, if I'm going to write a text here, select Alt D, and look at that. This is my original one and this is my clone one. And if I'm going to make any changes, you can see whatever I'm writing into the original one, the clone is also following the original master. So in this way, we have seen that clones can be very helpful when you have repeating design element or text that might change in your document. So with clones, what you can do is you can make an edit in one place and then you can have it automatically repeated to the all other clones as well. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to support this channel where you are gonna find a lot of videos and tutorials. And if you are a serious learner, I am gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video and you can find my course link where I have over 5 hours of videos in which I have explained each and every tool in a very detailed video with an example as well. And if you have some projects or assignments or tasks, feel free to write me on my email which is also given in the description. Thank you.